It's seen as a sign of economic revival when international airline companies expand routes. Gradually, air travel is rebounding after the COVID-19 pandemic. Announcing new routes to Beijing's new airport underlines a growing confidence by one of China's biggest carriers.
Since January, China's aviation market has seen passenger growth of 120% compared to 2019. Aviation transport globally in May was growing at 80%. Therefore, we're confident in the recovery of the Chinese market.
Before COVID-19, around 750,000 passengers travelled each year between China and the UK. Trade and tourism mostly, but the number of international students also increased. In London's universities in 2019, there were 150,000 Chinese students. The last 3 years, though, have been tough for the travel industry.
But we were tracking at about 30% of 2029, so we expect it to continue to grow slowly, but into next year we're hoping numbers will recover to 2009.
China's travel restrictions were lifted at the end of April, which has led to a newfound optimism. But the profitability of new airline routes depends on passenger numbers and the costs of aviation fuel.
It's absolutely significant. What we've seen since the start of the year, as the travel restrictions have eased post-pandemic, that we've seen the routes start to open up, the airlines start to fly again. This is the start of the bringing back Chinese carrying.
It will be an uphill struggle. Forward Keys, a survey provider for Visit Britain, projected that passenger numbers could reach 59% this summer of what they were in 2019. But tourists may only reach 20% in comparison to 3 years ago. Real growth could take a few more years.
According to the International Air Transport Association's prediction, it will be around 2025. Currently, there are no significant differences in the recovery progress among different countries and regions globally.
Beijing's new $63 billion Daxing International Airport, with its 4 runways, is aiming for around 70 million passengers a year by 2025. And the UK is hoping to capitalise, which is why several tourism organisations were at the launch to support China's Southern Airlines. Chinese visitors are worth more than $2 billion a year to the UK economy. Yolo David, CGTN, Central London.